Good evening and welcome to the 2017 NCAA Division II South Region Volleyball Post-Game Press Conference. Following semifinal number 1, we are joined by Palm Beach Atlantic University, who was defeated earlier this evening by the University of West Florida 3-2, capping their tremendous season at 26-4. We are joined by Sailfish head coach Bob White and student athletes Amy Schatzman, Sarah Kimming, Susie Forbes, Abby Palkert, and Laura Alberti. Opening statement about the game, Coach.
Well, I have to speak about my 5 seniors first. I think that it's very important to recognize their value to this team and to this program. Any coach that understands volleyball, and I have a lot of good friends that understand it, recognizes what this team has done. This team has been in the top 25 every week except for the very first week of their season. There's no other team in this tournament that's done that during that same period of time. So historically, these guys have done an amazing job of doing some things that no other PBA team has ever done, certainly no other team in this whole tournament has ever done. Volleyball's never fair. We beat West Florida once, they beat us once. We'd like to have a tiebreaker if you could, but you don't get that opportunity. 26-4. We have lost no more than four games for the last 5 years. So that's a pretty good record, and certainly in the last 4 years with these guys. So what these guys have done from a volleyball coach that's been in it for almost 30 years is incredible. And they have left a legacy that's just undeniable. And West Florida also is a program that my first year, if you go back and look at the tapes, when we went to our first region and made it to the Sweet 16 in our first year, finally in the regions, we talked about West Florida and we talked about Florida Southern and we talked about Tampa, and our goal was to be that kind of a historical kind of a program. And these guys have given us that opportunity so that we're mentioned in with those teams and those names. And so, we had injuries this year that we've never faced before in the last 3 years, and this team has been resilient through those, and we fought really hard. And I'm so proud of these guys. Some of them I've known since 8th grade, and some a little bit less time, but they are women that just love volleyball, but they love the Lord, and I'm so proud of each one of them. They'll move on from this and be great leaders. At PBA, we call it, the PBA way. They'll go out there and they'll spread Christ, and they'll use this someday in their lives to help others through difficult times. But for the most part, it's been an amazing journey, and 4 years of incredible. We've been to 2 national championships, Elite Eights. We've been to regionals all 4 years for these guys. We're the only team at PBA to ever go back to back to back to back, and we've actually gone back to back to back to back, whatever 6 times is. But these guys have been 4 of those, and so hugely proud of them. And they're just amazing women of faith and great volleyball players.
Sarah, I want to get your thoughts. After you guys went down 2-0 tonight, I saw you were the first one to the other side for set 3. What did you say to the team to get them to rally and win that third and then eventually the 4th set?
Yeah, so it hit me, and I was like, we're not losing this game. We're going to give it everything we have, and I just really challenged them to find the joy in the game again and to really rally together. And I told them that we weren't going to do it as individuals, and that we really needed each other to build each other up and to really come together, because it's a team sport and mistakes are going to be made, and they're going to make their plays because they're an incredible team. But I just knew that if we rallied together that we would really play the PBA way, and we play that way by playing together, playing with joy, and just playing with freedom, and I really think that's what we gave.
Susie, I know obviously disappointed to be injured late in the season, but I saw, especially yesterday and today, you were always in the team huddles before the set started. Mm-hmm. You were still out there part of the team. You would grab Lily and talk to her. Mm-hmm. Talk about how your role changed at the end of the season.
Well, this was definitely a different ending than I thought it was going to be. But I just decided to take the role of being the ultimate encourager to the team and just trying to lead from the bench and just telling them come on guys, we got this, stay strong, be vocal leaders out there. And I don't know, I felt like I was still able to rally the girls. Lily came in and did an incredible job. I'm so proud of her. She would look at me and I'd be like, you can do it, like, let's go. And she just really took the role on as libero, and she did amazing. And all the girls rallied around her, and I feel like they gave it all they got this past game. And I mean, we fought till the very end, and I'm so proud of all of them.
I want to hear from all the girls. I'll start with you, Sarah. Tell us about your journey at PBA, your 4 years here, what it's meant to you, what you'll take going forward.
Yeah. Well, PBA has been like truly life-changing for me, not only from a volleyball standpoint, but truly just as just life. Volleyball has taught me so much about leadership and love and grace and friendship, and just, you know, that my hope is not in volleyball, it's in the Lord, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful to be a part of a program that, you know, finds our identity in who we are and how we serve the team and serve our community rather than how many kills we get, and I truly feel that way. And that's just something that I'll take with me for the rest of my life, and I really hope that I'll be somebody that finds others valuable in Christ and not in what they do or how hard they work. So that's really what I've taken.
Yeah, I told myself all 4 years at PBA that if we come out of these 4 years and we don't have a national championship, but we have the relationships we built, the memories we made, and the love we built, I was going to be so happy. And I do not regret saying that, and I stick by that. We went in the locker room after the loss, and we joined in a circle and we prayed. And teams don't just do that. We got to just embrace one another and truly know that each girl on that team is our sister. And I would not have traded that experience for 4 national championships in a row. And I completely am sincere in that. I'm so grateful for all of these girls, for coaches that care more about how I'm doing than how many kills I'm getting, for an athletic staff that truly, truly sees who you are in Christ and values you for that. And just for a school that's given us the ability to grow in Christ more than we have ever grown in the volleyball court, but also presents this awesome athletic opportunity where we've had so much fun getting to go to these championships and finding success, but we've been able to thank the Lord in the losses too, which most teams will not look at, and that is something I'll treasure forever.
We just had such a long journey together, and I'm so proud to be even just sitting here with these girls. They've carried me through this entire process, and I've grown so much, and this was just an incredible season to end. And even like the girls that were crying for us, not because of the loss, I could care less about this loss. I'm just so proud of everyone, and I don't know, I just couldn't have asked for a better season.
Yeah, I mean, being at PBA has been life-changing for me, and the relationship that I've made with every one of these girls, and even the underclassmen, it's the most deep relationships I've ever had in my life, and I can say that about each girl. We say this all the time, we can hang out one-on-one and it wouldn't be weird with anyone, and this season in particularly has been so challenging in every way, from going on the 40-hour road trip, to Irma, which was crazy, but also the best trip ever because we grew so much as a bond, as a team, and bonded and became literally sisters. And I don't know, I feel like the girls on the team changed my life, and being at PBA, I'm going to cherish all 4 years being on the team with all of them.
Yeah, it's really hard to summarize something as great as PBA volleyball in 30 seconds. Really hard because I just think about volleyball for all of us. It's been such a big part of our lives for a majority of our lives. And so it's just really surreal kind of right now, this feeling of this next chapter. But something I think that I will take away from PBA volleyball forever is that we've experienced really, really big wins. And there's nothing that feels sweeter than cherishing that with people that you love. Nothing sweeter than that. And we've experienced some really hard losses. and together. We've experienced them together, and not just losses on the court, but losses off the court. We've all experienced really hard things together. This year, I think, has been one of the most challenging. But from the wins and from the losses, like, honestly, what I'm going to walk away with from PBA volleyball is that, like, there's something that we have that's stronger and better than all of that, and that's, like, the love of Jesus. And that's, like, something that we can hold on to forever, and that's something that Coach White has emphasized from day one. And I am so thankful for that. There's so much more to life than volleyball, and the fact that we have something that's greater than any win and carries us through every loss is, I think, just the most special thing that I could ever ask for. And the friendships that PBA volleyball has given me and the opportunities are something that I will hold on to forever. Like, these people sitting here at this table are my best friends. And I love each and every one of them so very deeply. And I just, like, I would have never gotten them had it not been for volleyball. And that is worth so much more. That's worth so much more than any win. And I'd trade them for a national championship any day.
Truly a special program, wonderful careers, a remarkable season. Thank you very much, Palm Beach Atlantic.
Thank you.
Thank you.